you guys today? My name's Adam and welcome to the Ghostly Gourmet. It's the show where we cook food and I read your submitted ghost stories and we talk about those sorts of things. No one's given me a ghost story yet in the past 9 months, so I think we're just going to cook food again on this episode. But remember, if you'd like me to read your story on this show, just submit it to the email below and I will make sure to do it. So I was going through this cookbook of my great-grandmother's and I remember she had this recipe for barbecue ribs that she used grape jelly to make, and they were so good. And so I thought I would share that recipe with you because it's so easy and delish. It is 107 degrees here today, so that is why my hair is flat. You can do this in the crock pot on high for like 4 hours if you would like. I know it's so hot and it's summer, so I would recommend using the crock pot, but it tastes better in the oven, so I'm gonna use the oven. And you wanna put it on bake at 300 degrees. Start. Okay, let that preheat, and let's go make those ribs. So I got a whole onion, and we're gonna cut it very, very rough. Please don't send me emails. I know that I do a terrible job of cutting and it scares you. But we're just cutting it in half, and then we're gonna just slice those in big chunks, you know, each of the halves. So just, you know, look something like this. The ribs, we are just going to, oh no, there's nothing in here. We're gonna pepper them with ghost peppers. Oh, ghost peppers are real! Forget it. Lawry seasoned salt. It's a go-to for me. Get some salt on there. Easy. And then what makes the sauce so simple is all you need is a jar of grape jelly and a jar of chili sauce. I'm going to put a picture up of the chili sauce I would recommend. This recipe is keto that I'm doing, but all you have to do is swap it out for normal grape jelly and normal chili sauce, and it's a normal delicious rib recipe. But for me, I'm going to do it this way. This is sugar free, and if you are doing the keto, this is a great way to get your rib fix without going crazy. Let's get a bowl. Oh my gosh, those onions. Okay, they gotta go. They gotta go in there. I'm just gonna put those on top of the... How do people do cooking shows and cut onions? Can you please tell me? Because, Jesus. Woo! Okay, so each of these jars are 12 ounces. So we're going to use half of each. So we'll do about 6 ounces of grape jelly and 6 ounces of chili sauce. Ooh, just throw that like that. And we're just gonna mix them together. Probably shouldn't do this on top of the cookbook, that's rude. This thing's like from the 70s. Okay, let's move that over there. And we're just gonna whisk this sauce together. Do you guys have any fun plans for the summer? I am just planning on not dying in this heat because it is ridiculous. One other thing you can do if you'd like, I love garlic, so I'm just gonna add a tablespoon of garlic into this, just because I love a garlicky sauce. Don't go kissing no strangers after you eat this. And you probably shouldn't kiss strangers anyway because that's illegal. All done, this is it. What I'm going to do now, let me just come a little closer. Okay, just get those onions all over the ribs, and then you're just gonna pour the sauce like all over the top. Okay, how easy. And then I just like to mix the ribs around in it so that they're all coated on both sides. That's all you have to do to get these in the oven. So you're just gonna cover this with foil. Make sure you close it perfectly. Get a good seal. And then we're gonna stick this in the oven. That's it. You wanna put this on for 300 for 2 hours in the oven. Like I said, because it's a hot day, you'll probably just want to use the crock pot, and you can throw them in the crock pot for like 4 hours on high. And I'll put the recipe in the description. So I'm going to stick these in the oven, and then we're going to come back and take a look at them in a few hours. Ooh, real quick, you guys, don't listen to me right there. What you're going to do is that sauce we made, reserve just a little bit of it, like 1/4 of a cup, over to the side. And we're going to cook those ribs for 2 hours covered very tightly. Then after 2 hours, we're going to drain the excess liquid, and we're gonna brush the ribs after we flip them over with the remainder of the sauce, and then cook that uncovered for an additional hour. So 3 hours total. Trust me, you wanna do that extra step. Otherwise, they're gonna be very wet. So I mean, if you like that, then go for it. But if you want a delicious, what's the word? Succulent, glazed exterior and a delicious moist interior that just falls apart, you want to take, why can't I breathe? God damn you, COVID. Okay, it's been 2 hours, so let's get our little oven mitt and pull these babies out. This is awkward. Oh shoot. Okay, when you take this foil off, just step back unless you want your eyebrows gone, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so this is how it's going to look. That's pretty normal. Like I was saying earlier, if you want to just uncover these and put them back in for another hour so they're more tender, you can do that. But I'm gonna drain the excess liquid off out of this pan, and then I'm going to brush about 1/4 of a cup of some of that sauce we made. I got rid of the excess liquid. There's just like the onions, and I kind of lined these guys up. They did shrink quite a bit, so they're really small. You definitely want 2 packages or 3 packages of this if you have a family. So we're just gonna take this delish sauce and we're just gonna brush it on. So just get that sauce on the top of them. And then we're gonna put this back in the oven. We're going to lower the temperature to 275. 275. Who the hell says that? 275. Okay, like that. Oh, that is hot. It did come out of the oven a second ago. I mean, try doing this with one hand. This is fun. Let me just hold, please. Whoop. So put those back in. We're gonna fix the temperature to 275 and put that on for an hour. So what you want to do is put the ribs in for half an hour with that sauce uncovered, and then pull them out after half an hour, add some more of the sauce, and then another half hour. So hour total, and then it should be done. Hurry up, ribs, I need you inside me. I just pulled them out. I'm just gonna add some more sauce, and they're looking good. They're looking good. I mean, at this point I would eat a tire, so I'm pretty hungry. Stick that back in the oven for another half hour, and we shall see what we got. Okay guys, it's been an hour. So I've got my little oven mitt on, and I got Winnie behind me supervising me. So let's take these ribs out of the oven. I'm starving. Okay. Now, these guys have shrunk down quite a bit. They're gonna be amazing. And it's important to let it sit for 10 minutes because it lets the juices just redistribute throughout the meat so that it's even more juicy. So, me and my oven mitt will be back in 10. Let's get these guys in a plate. I added these onions because I just love with the sauce, it makes it into like a delicious kind of chutney, and it just has such a good flavor. Of course, you don't have to put onions in yours if you don't want to. A lot of people don't like onions. I don't know who you are or how you're living life, but you're crazy. So now that that's all on, I'm gonna just hit this with some parsley. Sorry, I just had a stroke. I'm gonna hit this with some parsley for some delicious green color. I don't know about you. That looks delicious. Yum. Okay guys, the 3 hours has passed. Yes, I'm wearing the 3rd shirt of the day. And yes, my hair magically sprung back to life. But we're not here for that. We're here for these ribs. Look at that. Let's try these out. So I like to serve them with green beans just because it's on my diet. But let's just take one of these guys and I'll just come over here and we'll just test it out. Okay? You should be able to cut it with your fork. Mmm. Wow, you really can't even tell these are sugar-free, so that's pretty awesome. But if you did it with the regular, that'd be even more delish. These are very tender, they're very saucy. They have a nice thick coating of sauce all over them that are sticky. This is spicy. The chili sauce I used was extra spicy, I think. But serve this with some mac and cheese. Some mac and cheese and green beans, mashed potatoes, baked potato, rice, everything I can't have. I highly recommend this recipe. And I just sure am glad I came across my great-grandma's recipe book. She had some of the coolest recipes. I think we'll make some more in the future. Please like and subscribe so that you can get more content like this. And until I see you next time, keep it paranormal. Bye-bye. The onions make it. I love onions. Barney, you're gonna have to get Taco Bell. There's no dinner for you tonight. Did I just quack? Oh my God!